Welcome back, everyone. Red Devils Talk, me, your host, Session, and of course, we definitely will be speaking about our 2-0 loss to Real Madrid in the game we played, and of course, quite a bit to speak about with Onana, a bit of no striker talk, and Kobe Menu, another youngster, an injury. But we'll speak about that in today's video, and we'll speak about Hojlund as well. A bit of a, shall I say, a negative development from a Manchester United perspective. We'll speak about all that in today's video. Subscribe, drop a like, hit the notification bell if you are new. So let's get into it. The game against Real Madrid, in my opinion, was quite good. I think we had great moments with the way we played the ball. I think defensively we were quite good. And defensively, I say because we had the full strength defense of Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, all of them playing with Onana, and we looked quite solid apart from the offside goal that Bellingham scored, and it was offside. I think the linesman should have raised his flag. I think we should have gone into halftime at 0-0. But then again, we had our chances. We should and could have scored. And again, the conversation comes up wasted chances. We can't keep missing chances like this. And the chances that came are chances that you will not get in a game against any big team. You have to take these chances because it makes or breaks a game. Look at Real Madrid. They didn't have as much chances as us, but they were clinical when they got their opportunities. It is a great finish by Jude Bellingham, and the second goal by Hojlund, the bicycle kick. From a defensive point of view, we should do better at the back post. We've always struggled with that, and I think we know now that Delo is not that good defensively and seems to get caught out quite as much. Wan-Bissaka also got caught out in early stages, but he's improved. And I think he is the number one right back right now. I think Delo has to work to get into the team. And that's kudos and credit to Ten Hag, the coaching staff, and Wan-Bissaka himself because of the improvement that he made. The one-touch football, the way he gets the ball comfortably and tries to move forward, the way he defends. We know he's fantastic at one-on-one defending. And I think after our defense came off, I think only then we started looking quite uncomfortable in defense. Harry Maguire, Lindelof, etc. Brandon Williams, who, in my opinion, is not good enough to play for Manchester United, but then again, here and there shows a bit of quality. But the game as a whole, I think that we can be positive. We need to be positive and look at the positives in the game, considering, like I said, the way we played, the way we moved the ball around, the way we found ourselves in spaces and received the ball comfortably. But that final third, the finishing is what we are lacking. And it is not to say that we are lacking in finishing by certain players such as Mason Mount, Rashford, Garnacho, etc., Bruno. I'm talking about a striker. We don't have a striker. Martial might be training with the team again and all that, but he's not someone we're going to be wanting to rely upon this season considering his injury past. Now, he could be fitter this season, he could stay fit, and if he stays fit and scores goals consistently and is a benefit to the team consistently, then that is good. But we need someone else to come in, and that person we know is Hojlund. We know that Ten Hag wants him. We know that, as I said yesterday, that by this weekend, Fabrizio has said that the deal could be done a year ago, could be confirmed, fee agreed, and all that. But it is a delay. And before I even get to speaking about Hojlund, somehow we ended up speaking about him because we don't have a striker. It was clear to see yesterday the chances that we got, the one-on-ones that we had. I'm sure a striker of Hojlund's quality, and shall I say even lesser than his quality, scores. The chance that Mason Mount got that bounced back to him, I'm sure Hojlund puts that away. Garnacho beating his man in the box and taking a shot and it going over the bar. Rashford, the same thing. We're wasting chances, and in previous seasons it has come back to bite us. And if we don't get that striker before our first game against Wolves, we will have a problem. Wolves are a very good defensive outset, And for us to have to break them down, we can do it with possession, but we need that focal point. We need that striker. We need that player, which presumably will be Hojlund, can occupy the centre backs, run in behind, stretch the game. Oh, bless me. Sorry. We need that striker. We need someone to come in and focus only on scoring goals and being, as I said, that focal point up top. We don't have that. So now we find ourselves trying to find the last man, not shooting when we should shoot, taking an extra touch in the box. These are things that would not happen with a striker. Someone who is there to shoot on sight, be an opportunity to tap it in, head it in, run in behind, one-on-one finishing, run in behind and opening up space for another player to come in and score. And that is what we need. We need a striker. I don't think I can speak about this any longer. It's self-explanatory. We need to get him in. The club has to do their job and get the deal done. John Murtagh, Richard Arnold, them all need to do their job and get the Rasmus Hojlund deal done. But I've got a bit more to say on Rasmus Hojlund just a bit later. Let's speak a bit about Andre Onana. Now, you might say that it wasn't a very good debut, being, chipped by Jude Bellingham, having a bicycle kick scored against him. It's pre-season, guys. I don't think anyone cares about the type of goals that are scored. Yes, quality is shown, but the way we defended for the second goal is quite insanely disappointing. The way we left Hoselu open at the back post. And the first goal, Bellingham was offside. But apart from that, Onana played quite well. He made good saves. The one great save that he made, we could see his ball playing skills. We even saw him literally being so close to the center circle when Madrid started their play from their goalkeeper. We pressed them so high, and we were able to do so because of the trust that we have in Varane, Martinez, and Onana. And with him being that high, he was able to head the ball away at one instance. And his composure when he got the ball, the amount of passes that he could play, showed his quality and exactly why Ten Hag wanted him in the team. So I noted a few things in terms of the way he basically played. Just a bit of stats. And this was Onana's numbers for the game against Real Madrid. He had a 95% passing accuracy, made 17 forward passes, 5 long, and 3 saves. Now, that literally tells you exactly why Ten Hag brought him in. We know that he's a good goalkeeper. We know that he will make saves, and we know that he has the ability to keep clean sheets. But his ball playing ability is what was the main reason why Ten Hag got him. A 95% passing accuracy. He literally finds his teammates all the time, whether it be a short pass or a long pass. So this thing of him having a bad debut because of the goals that he conceded, I don't want to hear that. That's absolutely dumb. He had a decent game as a goalkeeper and an even better game with the ball by his feet when we were in position and trying to start our play from the back. So lots to look forward to from Andre Onana's perspective. Now, Kobe Mainu. In my opinion, if he didn't go off that early, we probably would have won the game. Because I think Real Madrid would have had a problem with him in midfield. That's insane to say because of how young he is, but we've seen the quality. And I think this game would have been a huge benefit to him to test himself against the likes of Valverde, Camavinga, Chouameni, Kroos, Modric. It would have been a fantastic benefit to him. But we hope that he comes back. I mean, he left the stadium with a boot and on crutches. So I hope that it's not too bad. I hope that he, gets the opportunity to still be part of the beginning of the season and be part of the first team. So we have to wait on that one. But I wanted to see more of him. I wanted to see him on the ball, off the ball, and When Eriksen came on, we didn't necessarily lose the midfield battle, but we simply didn't have that energy, to run in midfield. Mount did it. And again, I haven't even spoken about him, but Manu would have given us extra energy, being that youthful, shall I say, endurance coming into the play would have been exactly what would have helped us in the game yesterday. But nonetheless, we managed to keep it at 2-0. And I think that is testament to the fact that it is only after our first choice defense came off that is when the second goal went in, and that is when our defense did not look as strong. But before then, we played good football. We played decent football. And I think there is a lot to look forward to. But we need that striker. And again, it brings me back to Hojlund. Now, what I wanted to say is this. David Ornstein came out and said that PSG have made a formal bid for Hojlund. Now, we've made a verbal offer and we've given the package, and we know that Atalanta wants more money. But what is the board, what is John Murtagh, Richard Arnold doing? We know Hojlund wants to come to United. He's liking everybody's posts, and he's literally making 100% sure that everybody knows that he wants to go to United. But we seem to be delaying over a few extra millions. Now, I know millions is not something that you can mess with, but surely, we can get this deal done. We need a striker. We only have 18 days until our first official competitive game of the season against Wolves, and we literally don't have a striker. Martial's injured. Rashford can play there, but he's not a striker. The wrong runs that he makes, the lack of awareness to find space in the box to finish is not there. He's not a striker. And he, like I said, he can play there to run in behind and all that, but he's not a striker. He's not a number 9. We don't have a number 9. And we need a number 9. We need Rasmus Hojlund. So we need to get the deal done. Just get it done. That's literally all I can say. It's so annoying and frustrating to see us being this close to the beginning of the season and we don't have a striker. Not to mention that we might even still want another midfielder. So they need to pick up the pace and start getting these transfers done because the season is rapidly approaching. The start is literally around the corner. So we need to get it done. So our next game, Borussia Dortmund, another game where we will get to see our players, much sharper, much fitter, and perhaps this time win. But I'm actually wanting to see more improvement on the way we play, offensively and defensively. So until we speak again, subscribe to the channel. There's not much to say about the game, honestly, but drop a like, hit the notification bell, and of course, we'll always speak all things Manchester United. Till the next one, bye-bye, Red Devils.